Hi everyone, and welcome back to another lecture. Today we'll be starting issue 3, which is all about globalization. In this lesson, I'll be explaining how our world has become increasingly connected, so much so that the issues we discuss go far beyond Singapore, affecting countries and people all across the globe. Globalization might sound complicated, but at its core, it really comes down to just two words: interconnection and interdependence. If you remember these two key ideas, you'll be able to tackle most questions on this topic with confidence. So, what exactly is globalization? Simply put, it's the process by which countries become more connected through the exchange of ideas and activities. Whenever people travel, share, or trade with others around the world, they create connections, which we call interconnections. Historically, a big part of globalization has been driven by trade, which forms economic links between nations. Over time, these economic links often lead to interdependence, meaning countries rely on each other, weaving together a global supply chain that stretches from raw materials to the final consumer. Let's look at that supply chain for a moment. The process starts with raw materials, which may be sourced from one country. Next, a supplier, perhaps in a different country, handles these materials. They're then sent to a manufacturer, who might be based somewhere else altogether, before being shipped by a global shipping company to a retailer, and finally reaching us, the consumers. Each point in the chain can be located in a different country, and if one link breaks, the whole system is affected. That's economic interdependence in action. Now, what are the driving forces behind globalization? There are three main factors, and I'll walk you through each one. The first is advancements in transportation technology. Think about how much more connected we are today because of our transport systems. Modern roads, airports, and shipping lanes have revolutionized the way people and goods move around the world. In the past, it could take more than 3 months to travel from Singapore to London. Now, it's just a 13-hour flight. Containerization is a great example. Using standard-sized containers means goods can be quickly loaded, unloaded, and shipped anywhere efficiently, lowering costs and speeding up delivery. Ultimately, when goods, services, and people move quickly and cheaply, exchange increases, which leads directly to greater interconnectedness. The second driving force is advancements in digital technology. We've come a long way from sending letters or even using telegraphs. Today, with smartphones and the internet, information can be shared instantaneously from anywhere in the world. This is sometimes called the age of information, and it's summed up by the idea that anyone, anywhere, at any time can access or share knowledge. This easy information flow means people can stay in touch, respond to global events, and learn about things happening on the other side of the world within seconds. Of course, technology isn't perfect. It can also create tension and divisions, especially when different perspectives clash online or when some people are left out because they lack access to digital resources. This is known as the digital divide. The third driving force is the rise of multinational corporations, or MNCs. These are companies that operate in multiple countries, forming connections between branches, suppliers, and customers all over the world. By their very nature, MNCs create economic interconnections and interdependence. They rely on local and international partners for resources, knowledge, and market access. Starbucks is a perfect example. The company sources coffee beans, sugar, and paper from different countries and sells its products globally. MNCs depend heavily on reliable transportation and communication technologies to operate smoothly, which shows how all three driving forces work together to make globalization possible. So, to sum up, globalization is about increasing economic interconnections, which lead to interdependence. The main drivers are advances in transportation, digital technology, and the global reach of multinational corporations. For your exams, always link back your examples to these definitions and concepts. That's it for this unit on the driving forces of globalization. I'll be uploading more lectures soon, so keep up with your revision. And I'll see you in the next session, where we'll discuss the specific impacts of globalization. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.